My latest science fiction book haul, 24 books. My wife and I drove to Tulsa to celebrate our granddaughter's second birthday. Whenever I'm in Tulsa, I make it a point to visit Gardner's bookstore on Mingo. It's by far the biggest and best used bookstore I know of. In a short time, I found these 24 books. The books are arranged alphabetically by author, and I only browsed A through C. I already had such an armload of books, I decided to stop and leave some for the other shoppers. These are all pretty much from my favorite era of paperback science fiction, the 60s to the mid-70s. I was previously unaware of the Expendables series by Richard Avery. I found installments 1 and 2 in that series. Not sure how good they'll be, but I find the cover art very appealing. Everyone knows Pierre Boulle because he wrote Planet of the Apes. Even more readers know him for his war novel, Bridge on the River Kwai. I had never heard of these two Boulle novels, Time Out of Mind and Garden on the Moon. I'll look forward to reading these works by a pretty prolific writer. I'm not sure if all of his books are even available in English. I found a book by another French author. I think his name is pronounced Pierre Barbet. The Joan of Arc Replay is the title of the book. This guy was on my radar because of his novel Baphomet's Meteor, which I ran across back in the 70s. He seems to have a fascination with European history of the Middle Ages. I'm curious to see what he's done with St. Joan of Arc. I've mentioned before that I'm a fan of John Brunner, if for no other reason than the fact that he was just so darn prolific. His work is stylistically diverse, and you never know where Brunner will take you with his stories. I found 7 of his books I had not previously read. You'll be seeing these reviewed on this channel before long. I've only recently become a fan of Poul Anderson, so I picked up these 4 novels. Funny how age can mellow previously savage literary preferences. When I tried Anderson as a teenager, I was unimpressed. As an old man, I've found a lot to like about the guy. I guess they call that maturity. I'd like to think so anyway. On this channel, I've talked a great deal about my love for ace doubles. I never knew that Tor had published some SF double books as well. So I was happy to discover this double book containing Brian W. Aldiss's The Saliva Tree and Robert Silverberg's Born with the Dead. Looks like it was published in 1988, but the book feels absolutely brand new, clean, slick, and odor-free. Lucky me. Well, this is my most recent book haul. I hope you've enjoyed sharing my enthusiasm over these recent acquisitions. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you'd like the YouTube algorithm to make my reviews more accessible to viewers. Thanks.